All right, guys, welcome back to DangIT Prodcast, a show where we talk about video games, anime, manga. My name is Justin.
I'm Aniyah.
Somebody want to say something?
And I goofed it. I goofed it so hard, and I fell up.
Welcome back, everybody. Early podcast. How's everybody feeling?
So, you know,
Is that Beldum from Paper Mario? Duh.
I should have got something to eat. All I have is
I'm having it my way at Burger King. So
having it your way. Are you sure about that?
No, because they suck.
You're having it a way.
Yeah, I'm having something.
That's fucking terrible.
No, their food's fine. It's just their service was terrible today.
They gotta do something about that butter.
But yeah, I still got some French toast sticks. I'm chilling. I'm vibing.
Very nice. Very nice.
I don't have any purpose in life until Zelda comes out. So
that's what you mean. I was like, whoa.
What's in that Burger King?
No, I beat Astrobot.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I saw it. You both platinum Astrobot.
Yes, it was funny.
Crazy. I made some like really good progress so far as well. But yeah,
I platinumed Astrobot, and then I was like, I finished it, and I realized, oh no, I'm done.
The real crime.
I don't know what else to do with my life.
Jesus.
The real crime is
like,
actually indeed finished off my own way.
Such a fucking.
I was just like, man, I just want to keep playing a 3D platformer, so I started playing Daxter for PSP on the PS5.
Oh, nice. I was thinking about it.
Any platformer?
Yeah, I just needed a platformer, and you know what? I forgot that they have trophy support. I'm gonna get that plat on that Daxter. You know what I mean?
Oh Lord. What about weren't there like some games that you can't get platinums on anymore when it comes to the PSP?
I mean PSP hardware. You mean like actually playing on a PSP?
Oh yeah. So you're playing on
trophies.
like, yeah. Oh, they never had trophies?
No, trophies didn't exist till PS3, and even then, late into PS3, like halfway through its life.
Yeah. Okay, I see you. Damn, the time frame, dog.
Yeah. So it's actually kind of funny collecting for PS3. Some PS3 games don't even have trophies. Pretty funny.
Whoa.
It's kind of weird.
Some of them, right? Like, would Metal Gear Solid 4 be one of them? I think I could have sworn there was some trophy support on that one later on. In fact, I think we talked about
isn't
that.
Isn't that Sons of Patriots?
Yeah.
I think
That one.
Yeah, Guns of the Patriots ended up getting a update.
That would get social support. Okay. I could. Hello.
They said hello. She passed me half a little bit of a burrito.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Would you say that's husband tax?
Dog.
You know what it is.
Oh my Lord. All right, I got fucking. I'm not gonna lie. It took me a while to find out what the fuck Phantom Tax was for the longest. Oh,
no,
dude.
not you researching Phantom Tax.
I didn't research it. I just saw a video and I was like, what the hell is Phantom Tax? Because I know who Phantom is, but I just like, what the fuck is Phantom Tax? I just kept hearing it in the worst ways possible. But then the way people
the Fortnite card.
Look, the way they use it is not even what it's for. So that's even more annoying. I was like, you know what?
We can go Riz for Riz.
Yeah. But I was done. I was so out of it, bro.
Wait.
Like, what?
You're saying, wait. No, you went into Phantom Tax. I don't care about Phantom Tax. Stop it.
I was just a little curious if you guys knew what it was.
Yeah, I'm very well aware of it.
I'm unfortunately live on the internet, so yes.
Yeah, so going forward, we are not trying to get into a content house.
No, I don't think so. 90 times.
But I was gonna say, so some PS5, PSP releases have trophy support. Basically, first party, it's game. So they have platinums and trophies.
Very nice.
So, this month, Aniyah this month. Next week, they're adding Secret Agent Clank. I know that's your favorite Ratchet and Clank game. You gonna get that
ass games ever. Top 10.
You gonna get that platinum?
of my
You're
top 10
not a
games.
real Ratchet and Clank fan unless you have the platinum to Secret Agent Clank.
I never would have thought that I would have to adjust that. I had to make a new top 10, and it's the games that shouldn't exist, and that's one of them. And I think it's number 4. There might be a couple others, but I'm not gonna touch that game. Honestly, if I want to do another marathon just for the hell of it, but I don't know how I'm gonna feel about that. Honestly, that's a lot of.
I found out some interesting research though, Aniyah. So you and I have always been like rivals when it comes to PlayStation franchises. I'm more of a Naughty Dog person, and you're more of an Insomniac person. That's always how it's been. And so it turns out that both the games that we hate the most in our respective series. So you're Ratchet and Clank, I'm Jack and Daxter, right? Both games that we hate the most are from the same developer.
It's a fucking plot. They're doing it on purpose. What do you fucking mean?
I think it's High Impact Games. They made Secret Agent Clank, and they made Jack and Daxter: The Lost Frontier.
What's wrong with them? Like,
have you ever played Lost Frontier, Aniyah? You ever seen Dark Daxter? It's pretty funny.
What are you talking? Are you talking about fan fiction? That doesn't sound real.
No, that's real. And they tried to get canon into the story and everything. Like they retconned Jack X and then just decided to go off of 3.
Oh, why would they retcon it? Okay, hold on.
Uh-oh.
Dark Daxter, bro. Yeah, okay. I'll give you a pretty picture without having to look it up. You ever played Sonic Unleashed?
No. So you're telling me he turns into what?
I don't even mean like he turns into that. I mean the gameplay style changes into that too.
Oh,
interesting.
No, that's fucking stupid. Did you think one of them worked on the Sonic Unleashed game and then brought that shit?
Like is the music at least busting or something?
So you telling me does he stretch his arms like a cartoon character? What else does he do?
Yeah, basically, like it's a beat 'em up part.
Oh,
it's disgusting.
Hold on. Yeah. Bring out the big band and shit, right?
The only thing that's cool. The only thing that's cool about Lost Frontier is the dog fighting's okay. It's fine.
Well, okay.
Because like you're actually in a plane and you're like pictures of planes and it's really cool.
Yeah, okay.
Other than that, the platforming's like mid as hell. Everything else is mid as hell about that game, and it's on PS5 as well. Yeah, they do have a PSP, the PS5 port with a platinum trophy, so I might do it, but like I really don't want to.
The only thing I'm really curious about.
They put Daxter, and I was like, oh, that's a banger game. So like I got that.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good thing that they brought that up.
Mm-hmm.
They put Ratchet and Clank Size Matters.
Now, how I feel about that game is a little iffy. It's definitely better than Secret Agent Clank, but I'm going to
who made Size Matters?
High Impact Games.
No way. They actually made that game?
I remember it's the same people. I just keep forgetting their name.
No way.
Yeah.
That is so unfortunate.
So maybe they're hit and miss.
Because Daxter was made by Ready at Dawn. Rest in peace. Ready at Dawn.
No, I was about to ask about that. Like, are these people still around? Oh my god, no, they're not.
No, they're not. No. Ready at Dawn is gone too. Ready at Dawn, you may have best known for the PSP God of War games.
Oh, what the hell, dude?
And the big PS4 game they made, The Order, 1886.
Whoa, was that the thing that sealed the deal?
No.
Is that
that would be Amazon buying them and making them VR games, and then they didn't make money.
Oh man! Listen, The Order.
Sorry,
still
Meta.
Okay. Oh,
yeah,
you're right.
Hold on. I was looking at High Impact Games. They're not around. I guess their last thing.
God no.
Yeah, fucking.
Have you seen the quality of their games? Hell yeah, they ain't around.
Like, what about? I thought that said Goo Goo, but it says Go Go Fishing. I don't know what the fuck that is, but
Go
Fishing. I don't know. I wouldn't look into it.
Go Gone.
It's just funny because with this rap sheet, dang.
You get it. I understand now.
They're portable versions. How are the portable versions better than the well, I guess they're made for it. That's probably why. Because the Size Matters, as far as like people rating that game, has a better rating on the PSP rather than the PS2.
That's easy because the PS2 versions were basically like ports of the PSP games. And,
so the quality and everything, yeah.
It also it's kind of hard to sit there and be like, man, size matters on PS2 is fire compared to the fact that you have the original 4 games on PS2.
Yeah, it is kind of like
so it's a little bit harder to rank them there. But on PSP, there's no one stopping it. It was made for a PSP. It was made with that handheld in mind.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, it focused on the hardware with it.
That's something you have to take into consideration when you play retro games. If you play retro games on modern platforms, just remember what hardware they're on.
Yeah, the remasters and
realize, oh, you know, you see sprite flickers, you're like NES, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like that's kind of just how it was.
I agree.
Because I know people have been bringing this up recently too. In the Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection.
That's a nice topic. The Punisher.
The Punisher specifically has slowdown. That's not the collection's fault. That's just how it was in the arcade.
Oh, yeah, okay.
What the fuck? All right.
People are like, is this a glitch? And I'm like, no, dude, that's just how it was in the arcade, dog.
That's funny.
Yeah, a little weird, but
comes with the territory.
It comes with the territory.
Yeah, I was gonna say they are keeping it as like close to the ports and native ports as possibly they ever created for them. So can't complain about that. I mean, I guess you can complain if you're like someone brand new jumping into MVC2 and you decide to just go online and you see a name called Wazler, then it's no good. It's no good.
That doesn't sound fucking appropriate,
bro. Jaywong is destroying people in MVC2 online. It's so funny.
What the fuck?
And he's going cross-platform now.
No.
Switch owners are not safe.
Hold on. The only thing that was a bar throughout that whole thing was like he put the fun and refund.
The fun and refund.
And he gave that game back. He got so mad he fucking gave it back. That's funny as hell. I never would have saw somebody that livid.
Listen, they were coming back from an exhausting day of work. They wanted to try out this little game out. And they got washed.
Hey, bro. Learn your body, bro. Like that's how it is.
Also, don't go online immediately. Not ranked.
Seeing that shit happen is different from actually experiencing it. Huh?
Probably wasn't the good idea. Yeah, don't jump online immediately. Like, homie, play.
It's kind of weird. I'm gonna get stressed out at work, so I get stressed out online from a game. No. You should know what fighting games got. Honestly, hold on. We're looking at what's his face today. What's
going on? I mean, I kind of have like a little bit of a docket myself, but I'm totally flexible.
I kind of think I know what we're talking about today, so I'm just kind of flying it. But
sure.
I was kind of thinking, if there was a couple other things that we wanted to mention aside from like all the Sony stuff.
Yeah.
I have pickups.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, and the pickups.
I'm just trying to.
Yeah. Keep your hands clean, simple and clean.
Yeah,
it's the way that.
So let me go ahead and. All right. What was it? Podcast Kingdom Hearts reference streak 2, I think. I
was gonna say
we did it.
Days past since Kingdom Hearts reference. Now wiping away the number.
I think we did that on the last podcast.
Yeah, and Phil wasn't even there. Good job, Aniyah.
I didn't mean to.
Thanks for keeping up the streak, bro. You a real one.
That's fucking funny.
Hashtag back.
You killing me. Oh, no, wait a minute. No, is there any other like indie game? I don't know if there's like indie games because I was looking for any kind of news on those.
You know what? There is one. You guys remember Omega Strikers?
Oh, yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah. If you guys recall, Omega Strikers was actually something that was like really pushed like on Nintendo's like showcases.
Yeah,
I think this was the direct.
It's that indie free to play game, right?
Yeah, it was.
I don't like where this is going.
Yeah. So,
what the hell?
Over time, you know how it is with free to play games. If you don't really have the supply and demand for it, then unfortunately, there's not really a lot to help you keep cost effective and keep things running there. So eventually, they had to discontinue Omega Strikers. This is Odyssey Interactive. But now, after a good while of just staying silent, it's almost been like a full like 9 months or something like that since they announced that like, they had like stopped like updates for Omega Strikers. But they got this new one. It's called Bite Breakers. Same universe, quite the same number of characters, but it's gonna be a Smash-like.
Oh, that's that game. Wow.
So they have, I think they have like some kind of beta going on here. So if you're on Steam, you can request it on the storefront, or the Steam page of it. So people saying some feedback seems to be pretty positive, but I haven't really been following.
So that's interesting because the only other fighting game that's free to play that isn't that style is Brawlhalla. So that market is not oversaturated. So that actually could be really cool. If it has its own new mechanics and has its own thing going for it, I would be kind of down. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, bruh. Honestly, I think the only reason I know about this Omega Strikers is because of the artist. I think that's the only why. Yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot of production like being done for the game. So it was really sad to see it like kind of go just like that.
Jesus.
But I am hoping the best for Odyssey, just to hopefully pull through with like good results on this one and maybe make it like a long while title out of this.
Odyssey. Yes, see.
Yeah, because I think.
Oh yeah. Also, shout out to Mark. He was in the chat earlier. Let's talk about Omega Strikers. It's fun, but I heard they were stopping. So yeah.
Mark in the chat. That's crazy. He should have been in the actual pod.
He says, "Sorry, I couldn't really be there. I'm on my way to Judy's parents' place." Fair enough.
No, just walk in and be like, "What's up, parents?" And then
yo, what's up? And then go to the bathroom and just stay there for an hour.
Just stay in the bathroom.
Oh. Dang, that's cold. Hey, what's up, in-laws? Okay, see ya. And then just go on
destroy that piece of porcelain.
Crazy.
That's what I do. No, just kidding. No. I'm kidding.
No, you know what? Because I was kind of thinking. Okay, so here's what I was thinking. I was kind of thinking of like Odyssey Games, Odyssey Studio, blah blah blah. They have a pretty good rap sheet, right? Like this game did pretty well. Right?
Did okay. I wouldn't say it was like a complete failure. It did all right.
Yeah. Okay, because I'm trying to tie in what I was thinking with
getting Nintendo to promote it and whatnot. I'd say that's a pretty big achievement.
Yeah.
I was thinking about how we had high
trigger opening. Crazy.
Yeah. So with a developer like Odyssey Interactive, and then I was thinking about like high impact games.
Oh wait, guys, I'm stupid. I forgot about multiverses. That's how like insignificant that game is.
Oh, you know what? I felt like I wanted to say something about that, but I was like, multiverses is whatever.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I totally forgot that was a Smash style free to play game too, guys.
But anyway,
my bad.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Yeah.
They only just had like the Powerpuff Girls and whatnot.
Who was that other character they announced? Is she the villain from Wonder Woman?
Wait.
Anyway,
there's another Amazonian that got announced.
We don't care. Anyway, they'll be fine. WB's got money. Also,
they do have money.
I'm just trying to make Beetlejuice. That's all it is. Sorry.
When I was just thinking of, if it all just came down to like them not having like enough resources or the other nonsense, like what was a fucking who backs them up as far as like the development? Because who's the publisher?
Good question, actually.
So
Odyssey, like Odyssey Interactive developer, who the fuck publishes it? Like, who
that could be them also publishing.
So it's all self. It's just them.
All in house. Crazy.
Could be,
man.
Let's go to the team and find out.
Okay.
No. Oh shit. Yeah. Because I was hopping on of it. They're
it is them.
It really is.
Yeah, they self-publish it.
Like that's
tough.
Crazy. Okay. Because like that's what I was thinking. Like with high impact games, as booty as some of the games were, they just had a cool backing from Sony. That's
Sony. If they were considered a second party for Sony, right?
Second party,
where they're not owned, but their games are definitely published by Sony.
I see you. Dang, bro.
That would be a HAL Laboratory to Nintendo. They're not owned by Nintendo.
Yeah.
But theoretically, all their games get published by Nintendo.
Okay. I see
also,
you.
Sora. as well.
Damn.
Yeah, I guess Sora. Considering they've never done anything but Nintendo games, yeah, I would assume
Gotcha.
Sora.
Brother. Oh, brother.
Brother. Yeah.
I was like, I wanna. All right. Well, I'm hoping this shit sorts out. I mean, I'm interested in looking at it.
It looks cool. I do know what game you're referring to, and it looks really cool. I didn't realize it was from the Omega Strikers series, though. Like that universe.
Let's see.
I finished eating, so.
Hell yeah! No smacking in the mic.
Do you want to do the big pickups, or do you want to?
Yeah, we'll do pickups.
Oh yeah, you guys.
First.
I'll go
got games.
first.
Let's go.
I was like, I haven't been on the pod for a little bit. So I have a lot.
Okay.
I'm back, baby.
You're so back. You're so back.
I'm so back, dude.
Here, I'll go with stuff that you had actually missed out on. Oh, although you are fully aware of it through Discord. Here, this is from the other week. This is Broforce. This is like $15. I was like,
yeah. Where at Best Buy?
Yeah, Best Buy. I also have to pick up a couple other games before I head over to your place.
Nice.
But I'll go ahead and tell you what they are. It's Lies of P for Xbox, and it's Potions Permit Complete Edition on Switch.
Nice.
So they were all on sale.
But
And I just
Sony
need to
needs
go
your
pick 'em up.
money.
You're right. So I bought something
Why
else.
didn't you get Lies?
They can get it. They can get it another way. Don't worry about it.
I mean, I gave him through Astropod. What else do you want?
That's so funny.
Got some limited run games here too. I already made the joke of it like through a short, but we have a Grandia HD collection right here.
Oh my god,
Phil, I'm in this game.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Oh,
Grandia tells the story of Justin, the protagonist.
I hate you. I knew that was gonna happen. I forgot that his name is Justin in the American localization.
Like,
that's so.
What the fuck, bro?
That game is so. You know what? Both of those games are so good. Grandia 1 and 2, dude. You are gonna love them. They
I'm looking
are
forward to it.
peak PS1 era / Dreamcast era JRPGs.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
I got these other two as well. We got High on Life, and we have Grounded fully yoked edition.
Yoked is crazy, dog.
Fully yoked is wild, bro.
Crazy.
I got my fully yoked editions somewhere too. I didn't put them in the pot pickups list, but because I wasn't sure if I didn't pick them up beforehand, but I did get the Switch and Xbox version, so
very nice. And then these
I
are
wish I got
literally
High on
yesterday.
Life. I missed it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
They had High on Life for just like for a little bit, right?
It's a Justin Roiland game before he got canceled.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's fine.
All right, cool.
Granted, tells the story of the protagonist, Justin.
Oh wait, is it fucking two Justins? You kidding me?
Tale of two Justins.
But I don't know. But let's see.
I got
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I still got like
pickups.
3 more from literally yesterday, actually. Because I already told you guys the story. I'm still waiting on that pre-order for Aniyah for Mana. That's a situation, but I was able to make up for it. I'll go ahead and show you the GameStop pickup, but I found this treasure of a gem right there. I was like, there's no way that Gravity Rush is just here sitting.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So
It's a perfect timing. I yawned, so it looks like I'm crying, but it's appropriate because you got Gravity Rush, bro.
It makes me so happy. I love
that game.
Gravity Rush so damn much.
yeah, so I guess at this point I'm gonna have to start looking out for Gravity Rush 2. We'll see how that plays out.
Gravity Rush 2 is cheaper though, so
yes,
the remaster is only expensive because when it launched, Sony canceled the physical copies in America like
That's
2 weeks before launch. And then all of a sudden, 2 days after they announced that, Amazon swooped up and picked up the exclusive rights.
Oh, whoa.
This was back in the day. I remember because I got a copy of it through Amazon. It was a $40, $30 release back in the day.
Oh,
but it was only through Amazon. So I mean,
see.
there are more copies now out in the wild, but like at the time frame, it was kind of exclusive.
That is crazy.
I was really happy to get that because I love Rush. It's my favorite Vita game of all time. So to have it on a modern platform where I don't have to bust out the Vita is good.
That's true.
I also have that physical copy. It's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So, I guess in that case, if it was $30 prior, then I did kind of like bought it at like a marked up price. But honestly, because it was just under 60, I was like, let's just do it.
Yeah. Deadass top 5, one of my favorite PlayStation like games of all time. Like I'm not even kidding. I love that game.
Gotcha.
Yeah, dog.
And then like I got a pairing here. We got from I Am 8-Bit actually. First time I'm ordering from them. We have Untitled Goose Game, the lovely edition.
Yeah.
And then we got
the fucking
Bomb Rush Cyberpunk and a little sleeve guy.
Oh, I was about to say that's fucking clean.
So you get to see both sides here. Very nice.
This is all. Yeah, that was all at Best Buy.
No, those I Am 8-Bits variant.
Oh. From the website.
Oh.
Man,
not bad timing on that
good
one.
Pickups.
Not bad.
Good pickups.
I was also gonna let you know, Phil, that I did the pre-order for what was the Castlevania Dominus collection, but it's through Konami's store for that variant.
Oh, you got the red sleeve. Oh, that's cool.
Ooh.
I'm gonna do the limited run one, and I've already decided. This isn't like the advanced collection where I was like struggling between the two. I already know which cover I'm getting. No going back. Order of Ecclesia. I'm getting the Order of Ecclesia one, with Sharona on it.
That's a really cool pose.
It's Shanoa. I'm sorry, it's Shanoa. Shanoa, that cover art, dude. Oh my god. I realized that if I went based on my favorite game of the trilogy on the advanced collection, I should go based on my favorite game of the DS collection. So
That's
Order of Ecclesia it is. Also,
Yeah,
I don't like the Dawn of Sorrow cover because like it looks super generic anime.
Super anime. I see how it is.
But it's not even super anime. It's generic as hell looking anime. Like it's not even like.
Yeah, it's from like 09, right?
I have the actual physical copy of that game. Hold on.
Because like anime had a funny little phase.
09 is earlier than that, dog. It's like 2006, 5 maybe.
Oh, okay. But yeah, it makes sense. It's like everybody's smoothed out face and simple eyes and shit like that.
The Portrait of Ruin one looks cool. I'm not gonna lie, no cap. Portrait, but the cover that Justin's referring to, Aniyah, has all 3 of the games represented.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
Yeah, it's Konami store exclusive. So there's 4 variants for this game. Yeah,
it's the only reason I want to go on Konami site, huh? I'll see about it.
It's pretty cool. They are charging $5 extra more than limited run, but
I noticed that. But yeah, but at the same time,
$5. Get out of here, dude. Like that cover art is really cool. I was debating it too. I'm cheap. I just want the $5 less one.
Save me money.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna bundle it with something else. So I'm gonna. But I want the Order of Ecclesia cover. It looks cool.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
Surprised they're not doing a Haunted Castle cover because typically, they did the 4 for Advanced Collection, and Dracula X is not an advanced game. That was the bonus game. So I'm surprised they let that cover go through.
Oh,
mind you, I don't know how well a Haunted Castle cover variant would do, but like maybe it's a event cover. Like maybe they'll take it to an event and make a cover of it.
Yeah, I was actually curious if Konami's been doing this for a little bit, trying their own like pre-order variant, but maybe not.
No, I think they did that for Advance, to be honest.
Oh, really?
I think so. I'm not actually sure.
I feel like this would be like a good foothold to like for them as far as another avenue for profits and whatnot.
Yeah. But I have my pickups right here. I will before I start the pickup.
Sorry,
I know it's a stack. Before I say anything, I will say I did manage to get not a pre-order, but an order for a first time stock at Video Games Plus.
Oh,
and I managed to get Cosmic Fantasy Collection. I did it.
That's cool.
Very nice,
is there like
nice.
10 games in that stack?
I didn't count. Anyway, let's do this.
Let's go.
From the top to the bottom, I have
straight gas.
Beacon Pines.
Okay.
It looks cute. I've never heard of it. What is that?
It's actually like kind of cute and scary all at the same time. It's actually like it's a storybook kind of game, but like the more you play it, the more like something's not right.
I do kind of like that.
Yeah.
Fucking psychological, bro.
Yeah, a little bit. It's rated T, so it's not that crazy, but yeah.
Oh.
I I got this game that we should record a play like a multiplayer game on, but
What's that?
it's really cool. I've been wanting to play. People tell me it's really good too, and that's Gigabash.
Okay.
It's a kaiju style game.
Ooh.
Oh, never mind. No, I'm thinking of Giga Breaker. I'm stupid, but
Nah,
I've
it's
never heard of that.
kaiju. Like it's all like kaiju map monsters and whatnot. And it's 4 players, so
Oh,
Okay,
the hell
okay.
yeah! Sounds appealing.
yeah, I heard it's really good. And then from here on out, it's nothing but absolute bangers. Ready?
Banger.
I got RZ, the Jewel of Faramore. It came in finally.
Very nice. Very nice.
Oh, fuck.
My
Man.
copy is finally here.
Isn't that the Philips CDI?
Yeah.
Game?
It's the what if the Zelda CDI games were good.
That's fucking funny.
And
That's so good.
yeah, I'm excited to play through this. I've been wanting to play it ever since I saw it. I have the Felix the Cat re-release.
Okay.
Yo.
This is actually interesting. It's a collection of both the NES and the Game Boy game. Both are expensive as hell to get on actual like original cartridges. So getting this on my Switch was a no-brainer. It is the original game created by Hudson Soft. So Konami technically owns it. That's why Konami's name's on it.
Oh shit, Hudson.
Yeah, you know, that company they ate up and killed.
Damn.
Terrible.
Be like that.
Yeah, but I am excited. I heard that Felix the Cat's kind of a hidden gem on the NES. Not like one of the best games of all time, but it's kind of like it's one of the best animated games on the NES because it looks really pretty for an NES game.
Ooh, tell me more.
Yeah. And I've never heard of the Game Boy port, so I'll play it too.
Oh, that's cool.
This is oh my god. Oh, when Limited Run said they were doing this, I immediately jumped on this, and I was not kidding because I finally got it, Justin. I got Rocket Knight Adventures resparked.
You finally got it.
Oh yeah.
Bro, oh my god. I forgot how good these games are. Like I played it again. I was playing through Rocket Knight and I was like, I'll play for a little bit. I almost beat the game.
Where does the time go?
Bro, it's so good. These are some of the best like games ever made. And I'm not even kidding. All 3 of them are really good. You get Rocket Knight Adventures, the original. You get Rocket Knight Adventures 2, which is still called Sparkster in America for some dumb reason, but it's the Genesis version.
Okay.
And you get Sparkster, the spinoff, on Super Nintendo.
Mm.
And I had never played the Super Nintendo one. And you know what? It's kind of good. It's kind of good.
It's pretty good.
It's really good. The music, solid, amazing.
Man, that's
Konami.
crazy,
This was Konami at their peak, homie. Like this was Konami at peak, and I love it. And also for Aniyah, you're gonna love this. It comes with a comic book, like legitimate, like comic books.
Whoa!
Setting up the story and plot.
Yo!
Oh shit. That actually looks pretty clean.
That's really cool, actually.
Because it's actually a big old like plot about like the kingdom being overrun and whatnot, but like you don't really actually know that. It just looks goofy when you're playing it in game.
Oh yeah.
You love it.
Give me some substance. I love it.
That's crazy.
And so I went to Best Buy yesterday and I took advantage of some deals and sales they got over there because they got some good stuff. And I've been waiting for this one to get a sale because I love the game, but I wasn't going to pay $60 for it. But I got it. I have all 3 games on the Switch now, and that is Super Monkey Ball Banana Rumble, baby.
Oh, very nice.
Banana Fama.
Why is my camera
Banana?
Hold on.
Slab.
It's like no.
Yes. No, I played a little bit of this yesterday. It's really good. Best Monkey Ball on the console. I'm not kidding.
So long as you don't go on.
Also with the
best Monkey Ball single player wise, like adventure mode wise.
Okay,
and that's hard. That's hard because Banana Mania is basically 1 and 2. So I just think it's cool because this is an actual. It's not a remake. It's not a remaster. This is an actual brand new Super Monkey Ball.
Oh,
I think since Vita. So yeah.
Never mind. I thought. Oh, okay.
No, because the other 2 are remasters, remakes, or HD ports.
Yeah, my bad. I thought it was one of those.
That's this is a brand new game. Yeah, I'm really excited to have this finally.
I mean, add to the rap sheet.
And then this one,
I might consider.
This one will make Justin very happy. I finally have a copy of Star Ocean: The Second Story Arc.
Let's go!
Why can't we get a clap?
Yeah, sorry. That's audio filtering. Anyway.
I think it looked funny. So yeah, dude. I again, a very expensive PS1 game to get. I've always wanted to play it. I played the first Star Ocean before on PSP a long time ago, but I've never played Second Story. So when they said they're remaking Second Story and it looks like that in that 2D HD like art style, you got me, dude. I'm in.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't that I wasn't willing to pay 60 for this. It was more like it came out last year in November. And I'm trying to remember what game came out in November of last year where I was like, ain't no way in hell I'm getting this.
There were a couple of games.
I'm dumb. I'm dumb as hell. Mario Wonder was 2 weeks before that, and then it was Mario RPG. No, RPG? It was RPG. It was Mario RPG. It was Mario RPG
this year.
Okay. That was a tough one.
So sorry, Square. I couldn't do it. But yeah, no, now I got it. I'm excited.
Very nice.
Because it's cool. You don't need to play every Star Ocean in order. So you can play this. This is the second game in the series. The recent one on PS5 is the 6th game.
Oh yeah. That's right.
The
it was like 13 something? Or no?
No, Star Ocean,
the Divine Force?
The Divine Force, thank you. The Divine Force. Yes, because it's Star Ocean 1, which is now called First Departure. The second one is Second Story. The third one, the best one, by the way. The third one is Till the End of Time. I love that game. Great PS2 game. The fourth one is The Last Hope. The fifth one's Faithfulness and Integrity. Which I heard was the worst one. I haven't played it myself. And then the sixth one, The Divine Forces. Yep, I got it.
Oh my god.
Now this one I splurged on, but I needed to because I've been really into Phoenix Wright. I've been into the Ace Attorney trilogy. I'm on Trials and Tribulations. I finished the first game and I finished Justice for All. But I was like, what do I do if I finish the trilogy? Well, I got to keep playing, right? I have great Ace Attorney Chronicles, mind you. So I was going to do that. But I had to pick up the Apollo Justice Ace Attorney trilogy.
Oh, the New Blood. That guy.
Yeah. So this is great because these are the 3DS games that never got ported out of the 3DS until now. So they were essentially you couldn't buy them anymore because they were gone off the eShop.
That's annoying.
Yeah. And so now it's here in HD with the 3D models. Because I don't know if you've ever seen what they look like, Aniyah, but they use a new engine. So they're not hand drawn anymore. They're actually 3D models. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, I forgot. That was like
5 and 6. So for Dual Destinies and Spirit of Justice.
That's cool.
And from my understanding, Dual Destinies has the DLC included on this version. So it's complete. It's a content complete game.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the DLC where you're defending a killer whale.
Some fun stuff.
Good stuff.
They did it, but
but there's also another reason I picked this up. There's also another reason.
No.
Because we got this other banger release from Capcom, and it's Ace Attorney Investigations Collection, baby.
Ooh.
Bro, I could not believe
this. Yeah.
I could not believe this, dude. These were the only ones left. This is it.
It's your boy.
With this, we have every single Ace Attorney game that exists right now on modern platforms.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is 2 Ace Attorney investigation games. It was the first one that we got in the West, Miles Edgeworth Ace Attorney Investigations, and the second one that we never got in the West, never came out outside of Japan, which is Ace Attorney Investigations 2 Prosecutor's Gambit. We never got it in the West, so this is the first official English translation of it. And also means that we have every single game in the series. Also, if you've never played the investigations games, they're actually not like Ace Attorney at all. They're more detective-y, because you actually have to play as the prosecutor. And so you're actually walking around. You're not actually by screen. You're moving around. You're looking for clues. Yeah, really cool games. And I'm glad they finally got them in the West. Thank you, Base Capcom.
Okay. Now do me one favor. Release the Phoenix Wright trilogy in physically, bro. Why is that the only one that never got a physical copy? That's dumb. That's stupid. They don't want them.
It was rough.
That's dumb.
Cut corners. Cut corners, buddy.
That's so dumb. And speaking of
cutting corners.
murder, speaking of murder mystery visual novels.
Oh, we're cutting a different type of corner.
Yeah, I got the big one. Obviously, and I know you've been waiting on it, Justin. And I apologize, but I did get Emio, the Smiling Man.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Detective Club.
Yeah,
I did, and I started it up a little bit. I just wanted to see it, because I've never played a Famicom Detective Club game, despite me being very into Nintendo games. And you know what? It's really good. The vibe, the air, like the mystery, it's crazy. However, I can see why that some people were upset about the navigation and how you have to actually interact. It's very old. They're keeping it in line with the original, so it's very old school. You have a button that says /investigate, and you basically have to tell yourself, which one would I use? Oh, it's the same button. I got to pick it either way and hope to God it works.
Yeah, that was an interesting thing.
It is a little interesting, but it's really cool. It's a really good game. I'm hoping to actually sit down and play through it next after I finish these 2 games I'm working on.
Dude.
But I'm excited. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Nintendo, why release the first 2 physically in the West, please? I can't even import it because the Japanese version doesn't have the English on it.
Yeah, it doesn't.
They're checking us out. Like, look at these guys asking for shit. The fucking
well, I think a lot of games have wisened up, even if they don't show like a Western release.
Yeah, but like, bro, how are you going to release the 3rd game in the series and not give us the first 2 physically? Like, did they think this was not going to sell? Like,
no, they did it after the first 2 sold, and they're like, oh, well, I guess we could do the 3rd one with a physical, right?
Yeah, that's why I was like, seriously? And those 2 are the historical ones. Like, those 2 are like the actual ones from the Famicom. Like,
yeah, that's some good business practice right there.
The missing air and the girl who stands behind. I need those. Those would be great.
They're talking a limit on right now.
No, they're not.
Oh,
I mean, yeah, you're right.
But
it's rough. It's rough.
I think everyone knows what the big pickup is, right?
Do you know now?
It's Concord.
Oh.
It's Concord, of course.
we're a bunch of comedians. Fuck.
No, God, no, it's Astro Bob, boy. It's Astro Bob, boy.
Oh, hey, look, I have mine too. I love you. I was like, wow, what timing for you guys to pull it out? I'd have been like, oh, well, fuck. My copy's over there.
I love this wavelength. This is the best timeline.
God damn, dude, that game is so good. I can see why it's considered the highest rated game this year if you're not taking Erdtree into consideration, because that's an expansion.
Oh, yeah.
I could not believe how amazing that game is. Like, it does everything I wanted it to be, and I'm going to tell you right now that it is my favorite PS5 game. It is Dethrone Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart.
Ew.
It did it.
Whoa. And now, what do you immediate thoughts? You finished the game.
Bias, but it's a good game. It's a really solid game. Because I know that I was more on the point of how it would go for a game of the year. I would think like oh wait, I don't know if I asked all y'all at the same time. The appeal of platformers. Like, what would you think would be like the best way of like selling a platformer? Because like for me, I know the appeal of like first person shooters. They're not like the one I go for, but I know the appeal. What's an appeal you can give to somebody for a platformer?
You know what? I think it's the level design of a platformer. They usually will try to guide you to a certain direction, and it's not as intimidating as an open world would be for like someone who's brand new. You get to explore like an environment that's completely fleshed out by the developers, but has one particular like goal in mind. And when I was playing through Astrobot, I felt that as far as like, oh, there's a lot of places I can explore, but I don't necessarily have to do that. But I can still enjoy everything in a way that's like a lot more like engaging, and that's the platforming aspect of it.
That's it.
For me, a platformer, a 3D platformer specifically. Let me be very clear.
Yeah, that's fair.
For me, a 3D platformer of this caliber, the appeal for me is the actual movement and feel of the game. If it doesn't feel good to run around and play around in, it's not a good game. Astrobot doesn't have a story. It has a story, but it's not like
yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's not the main focus.
Yeah,
it's just like a foundation.
It is to get him to point A to B. And all they needed to do is make sure he plays well, and he just his movement feels so fluid, it's smooth. He has limited mechanics, but it's what they do with the limited mechanics is really cool.
Yeah.
Right. And that's what really gets me into it. Because on top of that, you also get levels where you only get a gimmick once this entire game. It's in that one single level and you'll never see it again. That's awesome. Because you're always having to figure out, well, what's next? What's the next gimmick? What's the new gimmick? What's this? It keeps you going. It also, the levels are very well paced. I never felt like one was dragging on forever.
I've been feeling that too, yeah.
You know, I never sat there going, man, this level's taking forever, bro. Or, man, this level was way too short. I never felt that. Even in the first level. In that in that Flowers Gardens level, I loved it. It's one of the most perfect 3D platformers. It is shot up to one of my top 5 favorite PlayStation games in their history. It's up there with the likes of Gravity Rush, Jak and Daxter 1 for me. Crash Bandicoot 2.
Okay.
I didn't hear Ratchet and Clank, but I still appreciate you.
I love Ratchet and Clank. I think if I made a top 10,
it's just not top.
If I made a top 10, Up Your Arsenal would be on that top 10.
Solid. Okay, yeah.
I love Up Your Arsenal. It's a great game. But actually, no, you know what? Do I like it more than Rift Apart? I really did like Rift Apart.
It's a good game.
No, I like Up Your Arsenal. I like Up Your Arsenal. It's got a lot of cool weapons and whatnot.
I got to echo that. Like, it's probably one of my favorite 3D platformers of all time, and I mean, it's dancing with Mario.
Yeah. Do I want to claim this is one of my favorite 3D platformers? I think I would, but I don't know if I could rank it myself higher than like Mario Odyssey.
I feel that.
Yeah, I can't do that because Mario Odyssey gives you more creative freedom to move around.
Yeah, I love the movement.
This game feels great to play, but it's still a linear passage, like hallway. Mario Odyssey, they're letting you explore. Like they're letting you use that. They're letting you essentially try to break the game.
That's a good way of putting that noise. Because I was thinking of when it comes to just like the reward of exploring, that's a cool appeal for 3D platformers. And in a sense, what is it when you get that stuff for like finding like the lost galaxies? Like it wants you to go and find other stuff in there, and then the sense of accomplishment from like 100%ing the collectibles in the game. It's like fully fleshing out content. Yeah.
I was like, dang. Well, actually, that entire soundtrack surprised me.
So good, literally so good. Holy crap! What I was gonna say is, Astro's Playroom was one of my favorite PlayStation 5 games, but I could never sit there in good conscience and say, man, it's the best game on the platform, because it really was just a tech demo.
Yeah.
It's still a game. I consider it a game, right?
Because it was just like showcasing like the thing.
Everything.
It was meant to be a short experience, showing you what the PS5 can do. Exactly. And no, this is exactly what I wanted out of that. Full-fledged, even more polished version of that.
Yeah,
with way more unique levels, way more unique things to do, really cool gimmicks, visuals on point. There's not a single goddamn stutter in this game, frame rate wise. It was, I couldn't put it down, and that's why I platinumed it so fast. I literally just wanted to keep playing it.
I feel the same way.
Good game.
And I haven't felt that in a game since like Mario Wonder, and I left Mario Wonder for streams. So
let's see.
I
think I just wrapped up on the third world, so I've just opened myself up to 1, 2, 3, 4. So the one like
Camo Canyon.
I think so. Yeah, I haven't really like jumped into that.
The fourth galaxy. Yeah.
Iguana.
Yeah, the iguana.
Yeah, I'm like almost like halfway through the collection of all the bots. So it seems.
So
by the way,
I don't want to talk too many spoilers, but I will say we'll talk up to World 3. How about that?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Goddamn Bottom War is so good.
I love it.
So fucking crazy.
I heard that remix for the music and I was like, Who cooked?
Who sampled boy?
Bro, the fact that they made fun of the loading screens in God of War Ragnarok where you're crawling through the wall
That's funny.
Fucking absurd.
had to be rolling. And they still played with the Leviathan, dude. You had Leviathan things. Those PlayStation themed levels are so damn cool. I was not expecting those.
Hold on.
I was not expecting those.
Mhm.
The Ape Escape level, I almost cried, and I'm not even kidding. I love Ape Escape, and I was like, no way. And when he does the gotcha, I was like,
Fucking ridiculous. Hold on.
Lot
then
of
I'll
detail.
be- here's the thing. I love Uncharted, and I thought the Uncharted level was cool. I think it's the weakest. It's not the weakest in my opinion, but I think it's the they get some of the Uncharted vibes right.
Yeah, I guess I
But,
couldn't
like,
say, but
It's not super it doesn't play around with the IP as much as like the other ones do.
yeah, it's interesting because I understand that like it's pretty simplistic in like the combat like for the most part, but they do create like these really cool set pieces, and that's what I got by the end of that like level.
The end set piece where he's escaping because he got treasure, that makes sense. That's Uncharted to a T.
Mhm.
But like and the parts where I really like were like where you have to use the duck and cover maneuver just like Uncharted. I was like, okay, then, that's cute. I love it.
They did touch upon like the puzzle aspect, right? Like what you do
They
for
did. They did do a little puzzling too. That's really funny.
Yeah, and then also making the reference to the precursor orbs.
Oh,
Which is
that's
funny.
actually a reference in Uncharted because Uncharted there is always the
Yeah,
lost what is it called? The lost artifact, and it's just a precursor orb from Jack and Daxter.
Yeah.
Mm.
I was like, bro, that's pretty clean. They even have it as an intro, like in the beginning of the stage where Drake gives you the gun. There's like that little chest where the 3 eggs go, or the 3 orbs.
Yeah.
Super.
It was crazy because
It's cool.
I when I went to the bottom of War 1 and I saw like the first Raven, I was like, oh, that's a funny thing. I wonder if I could do it, and I couldn't really quite reach it. And then I saw the collectible aspect of it. I was like, oh so I had to restart the level a couple times.
No, it was funny when you find it, like where they have the marker of where you like how much you have left on the stone wall.
Yeah.
I was like, oh bitch, where's number 6? And then I just went around looking for it.
It took me so long to find that last one, only to figure out I just had to keep pushing forward. I didn't think it was gonna be near the end of the
right.
level.
That was annoying. It was like right under the fucking ice or whatever.
Yeah,
right by
I was
the
like, how the hell
hammer.
was I supposed to know that?
God, man, you gotta look, you gotta explore. I was like,
But yeah,
Yeah.
that's really cool. Wait till you see the 4th level, Justin. I want to know what you think about that.
Oh, no.
I don't think you've ever, because you're not really like into PlayStation lore as like that.
Mhm.
I don't think you'll know what the game is, or let me rephrase that. You might know what it is, but you might play it and go,
Like, oh, this isn't.
didn't realize that's what this game was.
Okay, all right, we'll see.
Because I was like, what? I was like, what the hell? Why'd they choose that one? That's cool. It's a cool reference, but I was like, out of all the games that they own, that's such a weird choice. I love it. No, I love it.
Yeah, honestly, I'm still looking at some of the games that I had no clue about from the ones you find from the bots.
Oh, so I was actually really good at finding all the bots, and I'll only talk up to the 3rd world. I don't want to spoil anything after. There was one bot in the casino level.
Oh, really?
I had no idea. I had no idea who the fuck that character was, and it was a little red dice dude, and I looked it up. It's from a game called Devilish Dice. It was released in the States, but not under Sony, even though Sony developed it for the other territories. It was under THQ in the West.
That was weird.
But it did come out. It is in English.
Such a weird character.
Weird reference.
Also, yeah.
There are some characters that I was like, PlayStation history? I don't know about that.
Yeah?
That's kind of cat, bro.
Hold on. Hold on, I'll be right back.
There's 2 I have in particular. One I know with the technicality is, and I'm like, okay, I guess I'll let that slide. The other one, I'm like, no shot in hell. I was like, you got a total of 2 games out of this whole series on PlayStation. That's it.
Oh, all right, hold on. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'll tell you, the only hint I'll give you is they're both Capcom characters.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah, every other Capcom character, that makes sense.
I see.
That makes so much sense. I was like, you should have already gotten.
I've gotten Resident Evil.
There, right?
I've gotten obviously the Street Fighter characters.
Okay, so yeah, those make sense. Even though really Street Fighter isn't really PlayStation Street nowadays, I would associate Street Fighter with
they do have
PlayStation.
roots, which is what made me really surprised about like how far they were reaching for a lot of them. Because like you see Spyro now and Crash is like, oh, that's kind of weird now, but it made sense back then.
It makes sense back then. They are PS1 legends.
Also, Okami.
That's the one I was going to tell you. So by technicality, Okami did launch on a PS2 originally. Therefore, okay, I get it. But really, people didn't really get interested in that game until the Wii version. So it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
But I get it. That's the technicality one. I'll let that happen.
Gotcha.
There's another Capcom character where I was like, no. That's like that one. And it's the only character. Everybody else
makes
definitely
sense.
PlayStation history.
Yep. Got it.
Definitely. The Persona. Did you get the Persona characters?
I did. Yeah. I don't.
Not
all three of them. I guess I got the one dude from 4, but I didn't get Joker yet. Well,
Teddy.
No. I think I get it. I got Joker because of the casino level.
If you beat the casino level, you got Joker.
Yeah. You're right.
That one's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the Persona characters make sense. Yeah,
this is very
they
true.
are rooted in PlayStation history. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's why, even though I play them on Switch, I have my PlayStation copies because I know that technically they're a PlayStation series for the most part. Yeah, there's some really cool references. There are still some where I was like, huh? What is that? Like, I'll give you an example because you wouldn't even know either. I wouldn't know it. Later on, you'll find a soccer player.
Yeah, I was like, I guess they
can so have, you got that one. Okay.
I got that one. And I was like, I guess there's some token soccer players, I guess.
Know what they're referencing. No, because the thing is, there's the MLB player. That makes sense. It's MLB The Show, which PlayStation historically develops.
Yeah.
That makes sense. But like, I got that soccer player and I was like, who? And so I looked it up, but I can't get a clear answer. It sounds like it's Konami. It's a Pro Evolution Soccer thing.
Huh. All right.
That's what it sounds like. But I don't know. I'm actually not that well versed in that.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I don't remember. But wait till you keep going. I will say, I'm kind of stunned that there's one specific franchise that never got mentioned. I know Spider-Man wouldn't because that's Marvel and that's a whole licensing thing. But there is one Sony-owned franchise. I'm shook there was no representation at all.
Huh.
And it's like a big one. Like, it's like, you think PlayStation, you think of this series, like top 5 at least. Not my top 5, but top 10, you give up people ask for Sony first party ones that you know, this usually shows up. But like Twisted Metal is nowhere in this game.
You get nothing and like it.
Damn.
It's weird. It's just crazy. Weird. Like, you would at least think like a Sweet Tooth cameo or something, but
no, that's too American. No.
You know what?
No.
I want to put something out there. You don't need to confirm this or not. I would like some Final Fantasy representation. You don't need to say anything.
In there.
Oh, son of I said don't say anything.
No, because I also assumed there was going to be Square Enix reps and no Square Enix reps.
Damn, that's rough.
Because other than Final Fantasy VII, Square Enix has a huge history on PlayStation. The Saga Frontier games.
This is PS1, true, yeah.
Parasite Eve. So like nothing. It's unfortunate, but nothing.
Wow. All right.
Which is weird because Astro's Playroom had Cloud, so I don't understand.
Weird. They really did. Crazy.
Yeah. The Buster Sword was there.
You get one. That's what Square said. And they wasted it on the demo.
I think it's because Square Enix did that initiative where they're trying to be multi-platform for everything now.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't want to be associated as like PlayStation only anymore.
Sure.
Okay.
Even though Rebirth and 16 are still PlayStation only, but whatever.
Don't tell him that.
But yeah, I think that's what it is. But still,
That's
yeah,
weird.
there's some cool reps in there. I definitely think like most of them, I was like, yep, that's PlayStation history, all right. There's even one. I also had to look it up again, but I found out, and I go, wait, he looks familiar, but I don't know what the game is. And I looked it up, Justin, and I mean, I can tell you because you wouldn't know either. It's the series that the Shin-Chan games are spinning off from.
What?
Those really cool like summer vacation games. Okay. Apparently they're a spin-off of a series called Natsu Boy, and Natsu Boy is actually the newest release is coming out on consoles right now.
What? What is happening?
Look it up. Look it up. That character, that little boy in that character is one of the references. And I was like, what? And apparently they have a long history with PlayStation.
Can you spell that actually?
Natsu Boy, Nastu boy.
Yeah, Natsu from Fairy Tail, and then Boy.
Okay.
Yeah, he's that one with the
Is it Natsu Boy? I think I'm
pretty sure you're right. It's like Natsuman or something like that.
Let's find out.
Because I remember looking that guy up. I was like, who the hell is this guy? It's like some
I think you know what? I see him. I'm trying to remember if I've seen him before, like in Astrobot right now. Like I got him.
Wait for my food.
I don't remember though. That's a very.
I forgot where you find him.
Yeah.
Oh wait, never mind. I remember where you find him, but I forgot what galaxy it is.
One moment.
Is it Natsuman?
Oh, it is Natsuman.
Yeah,
Natsuman,
right?
20th century summer kid.
Gotcha.
That little kid is one of the references.
Yeah, because I remember wanting to look at this guy. I was like, who the hell is this kid?
Oh, you know what? I'm looking at the history, and that's correct. Yeah, all these games released on PlayStation, PS1, PS2, Portable 3, PSP, but only in Japan. That's where they get you.
Bah. Well, I'm gonna hit up Duolingo so I can understand the game when I buy it.
Yeah.
The two Shin.
Yeah.
Yeah, the two Shin-Chan spin-offs are actually multi-platform, except for the second one that's coming out on Switch only.
Hey yo.
Whoa.
Yeah. So I actually did get one of these games before the eShop closed. I got Attack of the Friday Monsters of Tokyo Tale. I was told it was really good, so I needed to get it.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
So when the PlayStation Store was closing, or the eShop was closing, I was like, I gotta get it.
I see you. Damn.
So yeah, these are all that character is in there. I was like, that's a weird reference. It's cool. It's just a weird reference.
Yeah.
There's also a really fun reference where they can't use his name for licensing issues, but they did put something in there. You'll see him. Great.
Oh, wait.
No. You'll see him.
Okay.
He's not until like the 5th world.
Okay, because I know that's a common trend for a lot of the characters or bots here. They don't actually like drop names like that, except for one that I've seen.
They don't drop too many names on purpose. That's not the point. I meant like this is the point is that it's a generic looking character, but like I know what the reference is. They just can't use his name.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
It's a real life person, yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Funny.
Mm-hmm. But I get it. That is PlayStation history to a T, so that makes sense.
That's
very nice.
Okay. Fucking MLB. Did you guys talk about MLB? I thought I heard you guys talking about.
Yeah, MLB
just
the
reference.
Show. That is a big that PlayStation has developed that series from the beginning. It's a PlayStation series.
It really was just from day one with those guys. God damn.
I don't know who the soccer player is.
Ronaldo. What the fuck?
Not Ronaldo.
What are you talking about?
That was lots of money.
That would be nuts. Yo, we just got to get this one cameo.
I'm looking it up again.
$100,000.
I just want to do this real quick before. I want to do this before we get
that
to
was
the
a
big
solid
$50,000.
Bruh.
For a name that didn't get dropped.
Yeah, for the fucking for the stocks, man. His stocks are up right now.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm telling you, that's crazy.
All right, I'm keeping track of time. By the way, we're still good. But I would like to jump into like next topic soon. But I will say,
I just want to get okay. So I was correct. It is Pro Evolution Soccer.
Oh,
it is not. Yeah,
and it's not Ronaldo.
It's not a Konami. It's a Konami series.
Huh?
Konami develops those. They still can develop those games.
Bro, what the hell?
Yeah, Pro Evolution Soccer. Have you ever played one, by the way?
Mm-mm.
I know we don't really play sports games, but like, no cap. Pro Evolution Soccer is actually kind of fun.
Unless we're talking Mario Strikers.
I was gonna say, unless you're talking about Mario and sports.
Well, I've been recently like playing some sports games here and there, but not like the realistic ones.
No.
You know what I mean? Not the realistic ones. I look into like the older arcadey style ones.
Oh no, he's gonna get stuck in Madden and Call of Duty.
It's been a tough one because I remember playing those games. Because I remember playing like a lot of Madden and like 2K, but I forgot when I fell off. But it sure was like at least what I think I mentioned the last time. It's been at least 10 years, at least.
Oh yeah,
because damn,
holy.
I was like, what's? Because I was like maybe, but it would be on like the PlayStation. Wouldn't associate any other platform with that. Oh wait, my bad. I played wrestling on the 64.
Wrestling on 64, crazy.
Real wrestling?
Real.
I don't know about that.
Extra real.
That would have been the way to go, though.
Well, no one said real.
But yeah, they're Konami games. They're pretty fun.
Gotcha.
They're arcadey. Very arcadey compared to FIFA.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, if we're done with that, Astrobot's good.
Astrobot 2, please. Immediately.
I will not claim it as game of the year yet because Zelda's coming out in 2 weeks, and I also need to play that.
Yep.
And Mario and Luigi still has to come out, and East 10 is this year. So I wanna get, and Indiana Jones is in December. So let me get through the games I want to play.
Let him cook.
I will make a definitive list by the end of this year, and we will have our top 10 discussion.
The same
seats over here. Okay, hold on. Oh, we're talking about our game personal. Our game list, right?
Because otherwise Starfield would get or not Starfield, sorry. Indiana Jones would get cut out.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking about like Game Awards. What's their cutoff for Game of the Year?
November
nominees?
something
like
that.
I mean, there's only, if you're talking about Game of the Year's nominees, there's only one game left that has to release. It's Dragon Age.
We
need to see how that game performs, and if it does good, I could see it getting up there.
Okay, I see you. Wow. All right. Well,
Dragon Age the Veilguard. Dragon Age the Veilguard. That's what it's called.
When's that coming out?
October 31st.
Okay, all right.
So
Halloween.
This is Halloween. This is Dragon Age.
Right now, if you're asking me nominees, I'm sorry. I lied. There's one more game. I keep forgetting. Metaphor.
Oh, Refantasio. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Refantasio.
Damn. I've been kind of keeping quiet, but
if you're asking me nominees for this year, like Game of the Year, that Jeff Keighley might actually put in. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth, Astrobot. I would assume Dragon Age, and I would assume Metaphor.
Really?
Yeah.
I gotta look at Metaphor.
Those are the things I think would be put in. Yes.
I see.
Yeah.
Infinite Wealth had a lot of buzz and hype around it, a lot of good reviews.
Oh, good.
Nice.
And it released in January. People forget it did come out this year.
Sheesh, dude. That was so early on.
A lot of the big games this year. Oh, I lied. Helldivers 2.
Oh my god,
bro. You're right. Yeah, it would definitely show up.
Like I said, a lot of the big games this year just shot at the beginning of the year. That's why it's been so barren, because everything already came out.
True that.
Damn. What a weird year, because honestly,
interesting.
2024 is a good year for games when you put it all together. It's just everything shot all at once.
Yeah.
Within the 3-month gap, bro. Within 3 months from January to March. All right, this isn't even including April that had Stellar Blade. All right, so even disregard Stellar Blade right now. You had Tekken 8, which you may forget came out in January.
True that.
Oh, yeah. I didn't forget that.
He did not forget.
It took a week to play this game.
So,
I ain't forgetting nothing.
Tekken 8, Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Persona 3 Reload, Princess Peach Showtime, freaking Mario vs. Donkey Kong, another Code Recollection. Freaking in March, we had Rise of the Ronin.
Mm-hmm.
So within the first 3 months, they were shooting on all cylinders.
They were.
That's a good point, actually. Because holy fuck, I forgot.
And then Nintendo kind of dominated in the middle there. I know that Xbox did release Hellblade 2 to some interesting reviews.
Yeah. Yep.
And then, other than that, Concord was a complete failure.
Yeah.
Oh,
you mean conclude?
I'm actually getting in. I'm using this topic as a segue, by the way. But yeah, we're like Concord was a complete failure. But then right now in this season, Astrobot's here, and now we're gonna get another big launch of games in October, because in October alone, you have Mario Party, you have East 10, you have Dragon Ball Sparking Zeroes, Sonic Cross Shadow Generations, Dragon Age the Veil Guard, and I feel like I'm forgetting something in there because I know damn well I am. Neva is in October.
That's in October?
Yes, it
like
is.
what, October 13th or some crap?
17th, same day as Mario Party Jamboree.
Ooh.
Bad news, guys. Wow, the same day?
Yeah, same day.
Oh my indie heart, bro. Are you fucking for real?
Yeah, same day. I'm pretty sure.
I gotta.
If it's not the same day, it's the week after.
I gotta tell my job I got things
even
to do.
worse because that's the day of like
I
Sonic
got
Cross
sick.
Shadow and everything else.
Something rabid.
Wait, when's Sparking Zero?
At the end of October.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
28th.
yeah.
Oh god. I guess a
Or
window
26th?
away from that.
Something like that.
Yeah. Okay. Oh Lord.
So it's October's a huge month. A lot of games coming out.
My wallet. Okay.
It's gonna hurt.
Lord.
Yep.
Wait. Is Plucky
That's
Squire
why-
out?
Next week.
Yeah. What you said?
Next week. On the 19th, baby.
Oh my gamer wallet.
Yeah, save up.
17th. I'm dumb. 17th.
17th? Oh my, that's like a week from now. Oh,
It's 4 days from now.
Less than
No,
actually.
3. It's 3 days. Yeah.
Jesus. Oh Lord, bro.
Oh wait, no,
All right.
it might be the 19th. It's 19th is the Thursday, so yeah, it's that one.
I was kind of close. But anyway, okay. Okay, that's fine.
Okay, yeah, we can
Oh,
But all this is saying that Concord failed, Astrobot good, and
now
Sony's been on a wild roller coaster, bro.
yeah, this is a sandwich. This is a sandwich with the worst bread, because first we had like Concord just fucking up.
Yeah.
Then in the middle of that we had Astrobot, and then
Mhm.
they closed out and topped it with the booty ass pricing of the PS5 Pro. Now I had something up because I was curious, because I was looking at what people are talking about.
Sure.
I didn't know like the stat difference. I remember them saying like what performance is up by like what, how much percent?
something
43% GPU or a bigger GPU, which means it's 43% better not load times, but better
made processing.
rendering.
Rendering?
Better
Okay.
rendering. Better
Yeah,
rendering.
Yeah. And then it says, it's saying it's promised that 67% more compute units and 28% faster
Faster
memory
memory.
yielding. Blah blah blah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Better ray tracing, and then using
Better ray tracing.
PSSR or Pisser.
The pisser.
The pisser.
Yo.
To up AI upscale images, so even if they're running a performance mode, it'll still look cleaner.
AI.
Pisser.
AI.
Now, hold on, before you start jumping on AI right now,
Okay.
before you jump on that,
Joking on Pisser.
I will let you know that I personally think that's what Nintendo's going to use for Switch 2 to get it to look good.
I think I agree with that. Yeah.
I think that's how they're going to utilize that under like powered console compared to a PS5 and an Xbox Series X still to boost up resolutions. So it's using that AI upscaler stuff.
I feel like that's not a horrible idea to use AI for. You guys have noticed that with your phones? Like if I edit a picture and it's like, do you want to keep current resolution?
I see. Yeah.
Or, like, update it. Yeah. And that's from the AI. So it's not horrible. Sometimes, depending on what picture you're using, it'll look a little weird. But we're looking at like background video game characters and textures and stuff. I think they could smooth it out and make it look good.
Yeah.
I agree with
So,
that.
so the thing is, the upgrade is interesting. It's fine. Okay, let me get the pro out of like. That's a dumb way to say it. I was gonna say pros and cons.
All right, for it.
Let me get the one
yes
good
and the
thing I want to
cons.
say about it.
Yeah.
Let me get the one good thing I want to say about a PS5 Pro, because that's what we're talking about.
Sure.
PS5 Pro, it got announced. Mark Cerny himself gave it a whole little like 9-minute presentation, although it more was like 5 because 4 of those minutes was talking about PS5. I think that upgrades are good. Do not get me wrong. Do not get me twisted.
Okay.
I think what they showed is good. I think let me rephrase what they showed. Well, I think what they're talking about is a pretty cool upgrade overall.
Sure.
Right? Like the idea that you can hit quality mode and still get better performance is basically what it is.
Mhm.
Like that's the edge they want to go for, is they want to tell you don't have to really choose. You're not losing so much choosing performance mode anymore. And that's really what it's for. And as someone who usually prefers performance mode, that makes sense.
Yeah, huh?
I think we're all performance.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. I don't give a fuck about ray tracing.
Yeah, ray tracing's whatever. It looks cool. It looks really nice in certain situations.
Ma.
You know, I played Spider-Man for a little bit in 30 just to see it.
Seen the back of Astrobot's dome.
Yeah, because the Astrobot doesn't even have the option. It already has the ray tracing there.
Is that what? Wait, hold on. My bad. Here I am joking. The fuck is ray tracing? It's like
reflections.
Reflections, right?
Reflections, refractions of light.
Yeah. And Astrobot uses it very well without compromising a damn thing.
Because I was looking at it like on when I was just admiring like the first level, on like the back of Astro's head, you'll see the reflection of the actual level you're in, and like the most accurate depiction of it.
That's what ray tracing is. Now that's cool. It is cool. Now I will say Astrobot has one thing, a big advantage though. It does the Nintendo route where it's not about being a realistic game. It's about art. It's about art style.
It's about art.
Using that art style to its best potential.
That's what I want for most games to do. Instead of spending all that time for high textures.
Yeah, but then again, I think the art style is also pretty demanding for Astrobot as well. They could just make it work.
That's called creative. Like that's like good art direction. And like how you want to utilize that and make the game look pretty. It's a pretty looking game.
Yep. But that's what the PS5 Pro's enhancements. That's what they're touting. It's the big three, as Mark Cerny says. Better GPU, better ray tracing like technology, and PSSR, PlayStation Severance. Oh my god! It's PlayStation Severance.
Severance package? What?
I was going to say.
I forgot what I was going to say. Hold on.
Conclude. The severance.
They got a severance package like no other.
Hold on. Where is it?
Well, while we wait for your GPU,
I got it in front of me. I pulled up the specs and whatnot in front of me.
You know, now you can use PlayStation 4 or 5 Pro to get better detail on Kazuya's chest.
Yeah, so what? Yo, because it's saying like, so while because it was saying on this, it said while it delivers 4K resolution and maintains 60 FPS, it's possible.
Console won't load
yeah, it was saying it's possible that the games won't boot or load games any faster.
PlayStation Spectral Super Resolution.
Spectral.
PSSR.
Spectral. This is crazy.
Sorry.
Dead on delivery.
Couldn't do it. But yeah, that's the only good thing I can say about it. The only good thing I can say about it is that it actually is an upgrade. If you really look at it, it looks fine.
But you're enhancing on that image.
So let's start with that. Right?
Yeah.
Why on God's earth would you use The Last of Us Part 2 remastered? Mind you, a game that released on the PlayStation 4, you're using the remastered version of that game to show off a PS5 Pro when the details, the freaking, I'm gonna use an F-bomb later.
Sure.
Very specifically, I have it written out for it.
Okay. Snap! I said mine like 2 times.
Yeah, don't worry. I said it earlier too on accident, but that's not the point. The point is, dude, this is a PS4 game you're trying to show off here. There's nothing new that you're showing me. I'm not a person that's about to get, like, if I get a PS5 Pro, I'm not about to go back and be like, man, I got to play all these games again to see what they could look like.
How can you beat that? Like, how can you beat that logic? Like, how the appeal is there?
You want to sell me a PS5 Pro? You should have shown me you should have shown me Wolverine running on that thing.
Damn.
Oh,
then we'll talk. Then I'll be like, damn, the price ain't that bad. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's the problem.
It was
As
a lot of old
consumer,
games. Yeah.
All these games. I never once in my life was playing Spider-Man 2 and I said, man, this game could look better.
Why don't they just focus on making like a bigger library to support what you will want to see in a PS5 Pro's specs and all that noise? Because how many games do we actually function off of with the PS5? Not many, not a lot. Like even if we include like look, Demon Souls is a remake, sure, but it's a remake from the purpose of the PS5's like performance, right?
Remake with a new engine and whatnot. So yeah, it makes sense.
So like, why not? Like, why can't we just get this library bigger and then we'll deal with the Pro later? Like, what was their idea of releasing the Pro now?
It's a mid-gen refresh already, dude. It's already 4 years since the PS5.
This is true.
Oh, my knee.
Yeah.
My back.
That's
theoretically, that's about the same time frame the PS4 Pro came out.
Yeah.
And I'm not against that, right? Like, I'm not against that mindset of how we operate from generations, but maybe this is just me because I just feel some kind of way. Lockdowns really jacked up people's dev schedule, in my opinion. So I don't want to. I can't like grade this on like the typical experience when we just had this weird ass, fucking lockdown and everybody couldn't work at a proper pace. So it's like it's kind of weird to do that. Wow, I don't know.
No, the Pro existing is not my issue. That's not the issue at all. The issue is everything around it.
Yeah.
The issue is what they're trying to do with the Pro was really the issue. Dude, when you're telling me percentages on a freaking like what you're trying to explain to me, what's the difference? Bro, those are some Apple levels of like upgrades, bro.
It's true,
Like, you are barely giving me anything right now. All right, this is the weirdest generation of games, bro, because we sit here on a PS5 and a Series X, and I never thought once that I was like, we can go higher than this right now.
We sure can.
It's a very interesting situation. I think Max actually really like tells you the whole story. At this point, it's diminishing returns. Like from this point on, because if you're gonna tell me like for Last of Us Part 2, let's just use that. If I'm going to see the details by going in the sights of my scope on a sniper rifle, and I just see that the glass in the far distance, there's a difference where I can see through it versus not seeing through it. Come on, man.
It's that picture that Mark Cerny used, he was like, this is my favorite. This is Ratchet and Clank. You see the parade? Brother, I'm not paying attention to the crowd. Like, that's not my issue. I'm paying attention to the character in front of me and the level I'm running on, not the freaking background where there's a bunch of characters just standing there.
Oh, you don't see that when you start up Rift Apart? This is important ass details.
Listen, I think one of the issues that they had during this like little presentation were definitely the games they decided to use, because a lot of them just look good artistically speaking and didn't really need too much because they were already kind of running 60 as it was. But
they're all good.
We know what they could have done. They could have showed Final Fantasy VII Rebirth because they actually need that for the performance mode.
Yeah, 7 Rebirth. Actually, what they really could have shown me was the 2 Final Fantasy games. For me, if they would have shown me Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, where performance mode actually looks up to standard of quality modes like graphics, cool. That's cool. A good upgrade. If you would have shown me Final Fantasy 16 and showed me that it could run 60 frames without dropping a single beat in performance mode with the Pro, that's good. Yeah, that's good. What that game needs. But
no. The more I hear it, the more it makes sense from you guys. Why didn't they use those games that have like a lot of effects that would make your case better for the upgrade?
Because they wanted to use the first party stuff. They wanted to show the PlayStation Studio stuff. Granted, 7 Rebirth was in that trailer. It's confirmed getting a PS5 Pro boost.
True.
Yeah, okay.
And they didn't show any gameplay. Oh, brother.
They showed cutscenes which could be rendered at a higher resolution than the game. Like, that's...
I also wanted to make a point. What? Well, I mean, first party, yes. Dude. But they also could have done, Black Myth Wukong, which I heard needs that.
Yes. Black Myth Wukong is a game that I heard also needs that as well. Elden Ring. They could have shown Elden Ring.
Oh my god.
Running at performance mode and actually been like, yeah, this is the upgrade.
This is the reason why you want to get this over any other console for now, anyway.
They didn't show that. They showed games that are already running like at a good frame rate, at a good stable
Yeah, no, you're right.
Oh,
what the fuck are they smoking?
They could have also advertised other games coming out in the future would play better, and you just show Grand Theft Auto 6. That's all you gotta do.
Well, I think that's kind of a given at this point, but at the same time, they could have shown an upcoming game and be like, you want to see what PS5 Pro can really do? It doesn't have to be Wolverine. I mean, I use that as an excuse because that's really one of the only games I know that's coming still. Mm-hmm. But it could have been something along that caliber, right? It could have been any of the PlayStation first party studios, whatever game they're working on, and this is what a pro can make this game look like.
Yeah. You think they would have been better off?
I think that would have been more exciting.
I'll stick with my what's his face then. I'll stick with my little thing about expanding the library. We could have just waited for a while to get another system, because now it leads into a point of how much they're pricing this bitch for.
We'll get to that.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
I got the math down. You're gonna love this. That's my biggest rant. We'll get there in a minute.
Yeah.
You did the math.
No,
okay.
You said something about expanding the library. I think it would have been better off if they just announced, a state of play or something focused on first party, see what they're working on, and then at the very end of it, let's show you what else you can do with that new library with this brand new console. And I think that would have done a lot better.
Because that'd have been so cool. Because again, I keep hearing it from both, not just PlayStation, but Xbox as well. There's no games that people are actually getting from this console, this generation game.
Why didn't they show Monster Hunter Wilds running on that thing? I don't understand.
Yeah, that would have been a big selling point.
I don't understand.
That would have been really good.
That is stupid. That is funny.
Because I'm convinced that Wilds is going to be 30 frames per second on consoles. I'm convinced.
Really?
I'm
convinced it's getting a performance mode. I think you're
right
on
fair.
quality.
I think that's fair.
I'm convinced it's getting a performance mode where you will get those 60 frames, but you're going to take a hit on the visuals.
All right, fair enough.
But at the same time, that's the problem. That's what the PS5 Pro wants to fix.
Right.
It's not the problem. Jesus.
But
that's absurd.
You're talking about pricing, and I got you. Let's do this.
Oh, hey, go
off.
Here
we go. Y'all got money? No. Let's talk about it anyway.
699 US American dollars. Brother, are you smoking something? What the fuck kind of price is that? Dude, no. Hold on. Because even if you're telling me it's 700 bucks, okay, fine. I guess I'll get it for. What do you mean it doesn't have a disk drive? What do you mean that the base PS5 Pro has no disk drive? Gotta buy that optional. Let me put it this way. This is my preferred PlayStation setup. All right. This is what I would have wanted for me. All right.
For me? Yeah.
For me, this is what I want to have. What I think is the ideal PlayStation setup for me. Okay. All right. I want a PS5 Pro. Let's just say it let's call it as it is.
Okay.
I get a PS5 Pro.
Great.
Right? That's $700.
$700.
Oh, damn. I collect physical games. Mind you, that isn't just because I like to collect physical games. Sometimes I can get physical games cheaper because the digital market isn't always on sale. So I'm the special case here, right? I am a collector. I like collecting physical games, but that doesn't mean everybody in the world is. Okay. Maybe some markets you can only get physical copy games. So I gotta spend another additional.
Oh yeah,
$80.
$80 for an additional
US American dollars for a disc drive because that's how much it costs. But wait, I put my PlayStation 5 standing up.
Oh,
and
we got something for that too.
Unfortunately, the vertical stand is also not included. You gotta buy that separately. So you gotta add an additional $30 if you're a person that stands it up. Oh, but wait a minute. I also want to play PSVR too. That's part of the experience. You want to have every game you can try to play.
Oh,
I like VR.
I got
so
you.
I gotta add an additional $600 because that's how much the PSV, and that's not even including the one that comes with Horizon. All right. I'm not all right, but wait. I'm having a kid this year. I won't have time to play in my game room all day where my PS5 is connected. If there was some kind of way I wanted to have a good experience playing away from it, well, my PlayStation Portal, of course. So I got to spend another additional $200 to get that experience. I haven't even bought a single video game yet. I've only got access to Astro's Playroom, and I am looking at $1,610 US American dollars. You can fuck right off with that one, Sony. That is the craziest, that is the craziest pricing I've ever seen, bro. At this point, get a PC. Like, holy shit!
Now, I will
and
say,
I'm not even kidding. There's no fucking shot in hell. Why $700? There's no excuse for that thing not to have a fucking disc drive. Again, I'm gonna bring up the point that I'm the special case. I collect physical games first and foremost. All right, that's on me. But that doesn't mean you have to completely cut off consumer choice. That's dumb as hell. You can get physical games cheaper than you can get them on the digital store because they sell it for the same price and you don't get anything in your hand. That's dumb as hell. That's stupid. What? It doesn't even come with the new DualSense. Oh, that's another thing. If I wanted a better DualSense, I got to spend another $200 because I got to get a DualSense Edge
for like $200.
Oh, and let me not, because I don't think you have this on the list either. But like, I don't know if you knew the DualSenses went up $5 extra recently because they did.
They did.
So what the fuck? What is this, dude? Are you shitting me right now, dude? $700 and you couldn't include the disc drive? Get the fuck out of here. You literally just gave us Astrobot. I don't know how the fuck you fumbled this that hard. That is an insane price. An insane price for what they're actually offering you because it doesn't do much more than what a PS5 does. My PS5 is totally fine.
But like 65% goes to ray tracing.
Brother, I play performance mode. I play performance mode. Does it look like I care about ray tracing at this point?
Upscale.
I play on a Switch. Does it really look like I care about ray tracing?
Oh, that is a different market. Wait a minute. No, I think I understand.
But Justin, you can say it's a different market. Mm-hmm. You can. But look at the sales. Astrobot is not the number one seller in Japan. Some freaking fuck ass Toho game is right now because it's on the Switch.
It's a different beast. But are you a different animal and the same beast?
Like, bro, and that's not even including the fact that they just jacked up the price of the PlayStation 5 in Japanese territories.
I did see about that, yeah.
Because of the economy. The economy is failing over there, so they had to jack it up again.
Rough. That is rough.
And someone pointed out to me that they're charging 699 euros in Europe. If you translate that price, brother in Christ, that is $900. That is disgusting. For a PS5 Pro that doesn't include an optical disc drive, fuck off, Sony. You could have at least thrown in the disc drive, and maybe, I still think 700 is high, but maybe, just maybe, I would have said, maybe I could see myself getting one. Maybe not day one, but the fact that just so I can play my physical copy games, I have to add an additional $80. All right, yeah. Let's get rid of the $30 because I don't play vertically. My console's horizontal.
Yeah, all right.
Even with all, and let's get rid of the DualSense Edge because I don't really use it. Even with all that, I'm still looking at 1,580 for my ideal PlayStation experience.
Okay, I was gonna ask about that because you were starting to like add up like different like accessories that aren't really the main like core thing. But I get what you mean. No,
they're not. But like this is what I want to have a fun time with my PS5, like personally. All right. Because I don't know, like VR is totally an accessory, but it does limit those games. You can't play those games any other way.
True.
There are games that are specifically for PSVR 2 and you can't play them any other way. Mm-hmm. All right. So if I get rid of the Portal, all right, let's just get rid of the Portal then, because it really is an accessory. Let's call it that. Let's call it as it is. to get the full library of PS5 games that you want to play, it's 1,380.
It's kind of rough.
And I haven't even bought a single game yet.
Get your money up, not your funny up.
Right? I have not even bought a single PlayStation 5 game yet.
But wait, Phil, you do get like one game for buying a PlayStation
Astro's
5.
Playroom. Yeah, you got Astro's Playroom, which is a good game. But the modern players are going to be like, what's this platformer? That's dumb. I want Call of Duty.
You already have your game.
$70.
But wait, Phil, there's more. If you want to get additional free titles, like maybe every month, you can subscribe for a lowly monthly amount with our PlayStation Plus subscription.
You're actually right. I got to play online, dude. So I got to pay something. So what, 70 a year? For the base? For essential? Like, bro, I cannot believe the nickel and diming they're doing on the PlayStation side right now. It's crazy. It is absolutely crazy that they are charging that money. All right, because I assumed that it was going to be 600 without the disc, 700 with the disc drive.
I was gonna say 650, but yeah, same kind of thing, ballpark.
That's what I assumed.
And honestly, I probably would have been kind of down for it.
I don't know if I would have been super down, but like, I mean, it would have been an easier pill to swallow, for sure.
And that's assuming, like we had the option of discless versus disc drive.
That's
Boy.
No. I cannot in good faith sit here and be like, man, I can't wait for a PS5 Pro, because that's disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that is some absolute fuckery on their part, and I hate it.
Now, I'm still on that side of like, this is not really the way to go, but I will say, one of the, like, in addition to just kind of like adding like more like graphical inputs as well, and like really focusing on ray tracing, focusing on the PSSR, they do add like one additional terabyte into that internal storage, which I think is kind of becoming a necessary thing, but that does add up to the price.
I mean, damn, dude, you can only install 3 Call of Duties and you're already full. Like,
I was telling Aniyah, I had to like delete the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth demo to make room for Astrobot.
I had to delete Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade to even just have room, because I wasn't going to delete Rebirth yet. I'm still playing it,
right.
But I don't want to. I had to delete Remake because I was going to run that soon again.
Mm-hmm.
And it turns out I was like, well, I needed room for Astrobot. So
honestly, I don't think I wouldn't need to, but if I ever had to think about getting the PS5 Pro,
okay,
that shit would be for like a year and a half from now. If I honestly had to say something, because this is fine. This already works fine with all the games I play already. So,
but see, this isn't the same thing as a PS4 to a PS4 Pro. All right, that was the era of PS4 could only hit 1080p. A PS4 Pro was 4K. That's actually new. TVs were releasing in 4K. Yeah. All right. So that is an upgrade. That really did feel like an actual upgrade. This doesn't do that. The 8K is not the standard. 8K is not the standard for TVs and monitors right now. It's not.
I was gonna say we could totally support like 4K at higher fidelity, and you could also play 8K, brother.
It's not like a lot of things I have.
What 8K?
There are not many modern TVs. I'm not saying there aren't TVs that can support 8K, but it's not the standard. You're looking at very high prices for those.
8K is crazy right now.
Because it's not a bad perspective to go from like what's generally gonna work. What I'm thinking is they're probably they're going for this. It really is just numbers. It honestly is. Because like why else would they have this done right now when we already have the systems that do pretty well? They're just trying to get like the bottom dollar. But like I don't know how else are you supposed to let them know that they're doing something stupid? They already put it out there, and with how much people complain about what's on here with the library, them doing this, it's kind of clear that they don't really care. That's what I would say. I would think they don't really care. They just want to get whatever business whatever business move they want done.
They want to have control of the market. That's the whole point. That's also the reason why they want you to get off that disc stuff, bro. That's the point. They want you to buy digital only because then they have control of the prices.
Now, I'm cool with this. I'm cool with this right here. I like this little guy.
Yeah, don't think I'm in any rush to upgrade my PS5. And I'm not even trying to be a Nintendo fanboy. The only reason I'm considering the Switch 2, one, it's gonna have exclusive games for it, and two, it's going to actually be an upgrade.
Yeah, it actually will help with the performance of existing Switch titles that need
it.
That's good.
Like, that's crazy, dude. That is the most insane thing I've ever seen in my life.
Because I think, kind of going over to Nintendo real quick, I think there is a lot of room for growth there. Versus like these days, technology is getting pretty impressive to a point where games don't really look any more prettier than what we're seeing now.
Yeah. And I know that Nintendo's in their own little world when it comes to whatever, they don't compete, quote unquote. But dude, here's the thing. You tell me the Switch 2 is only $400 to $500 in that ballpark. It's a wrap. It's an absolute wrap. That is a very good price for what is currently on the market.
Really, though. Yeah.
Well, now we play the waiting game.
True that. I guess we don't know anything for the rest of this month as far as what Nintendo wants to do, but we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, rumors here and there.
I know I ranted too long, but yeah, if you guys have any thoughts on it.
I pretty much share a lot of similar thoughts. I think having a discless version and then just tag it for like 700, that's kind of wild. It's just unfortunate that we can't just be like, oh, if you don't really support this, just don't do it, because literally you already saw it, that the disc component has been selling like crazy on Amazon, and
it's sold out.
Yeah. Same with the vertical stand, possibly.
So the disc drive has been sold out from my understanding, it's sold out on Amazon, Best Buy, Target sold out the other day. So you only have Walmart and GameStop, and that's if they have them, and PlayStation Direct.
So I mean, if you're in the market for a Pro, but you have a physical collection or planning on getting one, then you're kind of at the hands of scalpers potentially.
Now, may I also remind you how the disc drive works? Because the reason they sell a separate disc drive now to begin with is because it's the Slim. The Slim can be bought digital or with the disc drive, but the Slim digital has the option to get a disc drive later if you choose so.
Which I think is kind of cool, but yeah.
But how it works is that disc drive has to register to your console.
Mm-hmm.
So when you start up even a disc version, it has to register that disc drive that's already in there to the console. So when you buy a disc drive, it's going to register to that console and that console only, and that's it. You cannot remove it and sell it to somebody else.
Ooh.
As far as I know, as far as my recollection goes.
Oh, okay.
And you still need internet to register it. So in the future, if the servers are down and you're trying to buy a disc drive, good luck.
This shit. This is all
welcome to the new era.
It's not a priority. So the people who want to get a PS5 Pro, sure, you can grab it, but damn, to rush all that for not much as far as like performance, then it's like you're not missing out on anything. You just like 700 without the disc. Yeah, chucking that money for something that's just going to give you what you just had before with like some upscaling for textures, nah, I'm good. I'm cool playing Rift Apart on this base thing right here. All that money was fine for what they gave me.
I don't think PS5 Pro is going to enhance my enjoyment of Astrobot.
I don't think so
really
either.
Yeah. Ray tracing on top of ray tracing.
Like, I don't understand what more you can do to this. So, it's bad. I couldn't justify it.
Yeah.
Who is buying this? This has to be like people who are really just like, that's bougie. That's like upper middle and bougie shit. Like, why?
Yep. The only people who are buying this are like diehard Sony ponies who are going to be very, very into the idea of like, oh, I got to get the best thing possible.
Right.
That's what it is.
There is a market for sure for like wanting the best like console.
I'm gonna mute myself real quick.
Sure. There's definitely a moment where there's like the best console experience that you can ever have, and I want to know which one that is. It's like, oh, it's a PlayStation 5 Pro. I'll buy it. That like it might be for that market. Alternatively, content creators too, to just simply showcase that, because they have the money, most of them, and they can provide like an extra little filter for those who are kind of curious about it, whether or not it's really worth it, because we can listen to Mark Cerny all the time. If you close your eyes, that's Ryan Reynolds over there. But
I swear, but it's weird. It's a really weird, like, why? I would just assume that like
I would say though, I'm sorry, Aniyah. Ghost Hand jumped in, was saying that might as well build a PC at this price point. Sony exclusives will come to PC at some point anyway. I will say,
go ahead. I just got back on the mic.
Gotcha. Well, I would say that if you're really the problem is that when it comes to PC and PC building, it's anything but convenient. Because it really is like checking third-party market, especially because I did see a video about like trying to make a cost-effective PlayStation 5 for that same price point ish, and you can do that, but that's on a case-by-case basis too. But otherwise, you're investing like at most, or like maybe just for something just slightly better, maybe $1,500 and lower.
I personally look at it this way. I do agree with that sentiment. If you're going to spend that money and let me rephrase that. If you want that kind of power, you already are a PC player. I don't know why you would want anything like crazy like this. $700 is cheaper than a PC still. All right, let's be very clear. It's barely, but it's still a little bit cheaper than a PC.
Mm-hmm.
But at this point, for the performance and stuff that you want, PC can still do it better. So if you might as well save that $700, put a little bit more into it, and you'll get a better PC.
This is true. Yeah. Also,
and to the argument of PlayStation games coming, I agree that most PlayStation games are coming to PC, but not every one of them. I don't think Astro Bot is a game that comes out on PC.
You
know, the game is so rooted in PlayStation, couldn't see that game actually coming out on PC. Because imagine buying a Steam game where you have to build a PS5 ship together. And the controller is clearly a DualSense. And there's so many PlayStation references and history that it's like...
Yeah, I guess that wouldn't make sense.
So no, not every single game in the world's coming. Because I think Sackboy's not even on PC. So...
Oh, you're right. Also, another IP of Sony's that they use.
It's weird. It's a weird situation, but yeah, that's the thoughts on the PS5 Pro.
Essentially, for me.
Is there anything else we got to talk about?
Not really. That is important.
Got it.
Well,
yeah.
Because I think
you guys want to touch up on.
Oh, sorry.
Since we're all three here, you guys want to touch up on that thing? I think we brought up last week, the IP list. Sony feeling like they don't have enough IPs.
Oh, that's a dumb thing to do. Yeah, I can literally name you 100 IPs off the top of my head, and it's not even funny, bro.
Oh, Jesus.
I was thinking about that.
I'm just gonna start shooting names. All right, stop me when you can. All right, I'm gonna start from the beginning, and I'll do you one better. I'm gonna name IPs that they don't. I'm gonna not name the IPs they don't own, like Crash and Spyro anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
These are actually still owned by PlayStation to this day, all right? Twisted Metal, Jak and Daxter, Wipeout, Jet Moto, freaking Astrobot is new. That's a new one. Technically they don't own Spider-Man, so I don't know if I can use that.
Yeah, I guess not.
Sony owning Spider-Man, right?
They don't own the Spider-Man IP. They just make the game. So theoretically, no.
Sure.
Because that's like, it's kind of like saying MLB the Show. Technically, they don't own the MLB. Like,
Major League Baseball.
So, yeah. Dreams, Little Big Planet / Sackboy, freaking Mod Nation Racers, Uncharted, freaking Last of Us, Resistance, Infamous, Sly Cooper. Because Sony bought them out, because they bought Sucker Punch, they own Rocket. They own Rocket Robot on Wheels. They own that game, which is weird. They never re-released it. Anyways, they own that game. Ghost of Tsushima, Death Stranding. Okay, they own Death Stranding. They have what was it? The Last Guardian, Ico, Shadow of the Colossus.
Yeah.
Freaking
Gravity Rush. Yeah.
Siren, Gravity Rush. That's a good one. Freedom Wars, that was a Vita game.
Yeah, I never heard of that one.
It's kind of like Monster Hunter.
Oh.
Trying to remember what else they own.
White Guardian Chronicles. That was the one I found out the other
day.
They
own White Guardian Chronicles? Are you sure about that?
Should be. I don't know if there's any licensing issues that happen with that, but I kind of figured with them and whoever the developer was, they could do something. That game got some pretty mid reviews from what I saw. But I mean, if you can,
I'm gonna fact check you on that one. Oh, I'm sorry. What is that game with Dart? You remember the character Dart? It's an RPG. The something Dragoon.
Oh,
fuck. That sounds familiar, but no, I forgot.
PS1. It's on PS5 right now.
Yeah.
Wild Arms. They own Wild Arms. They own freaking God, I forgot the name of the game. It's a Intelligent Cube / Kuroshi. They own that. They own Jumping Flash. They own Parappa the Rapper, Loco Roco, Patapon,
Knack.
That's another one.
Yep.
Knack 2, baby.
Knack 2.
Yeah, so they got that going.
Freaking. I'm looking at my shelf because I'm like, it's starting to blur in between the lines because they used to publish NFL games. They used to publish their own games as well, sports games that they don't do anymore.
Yeah. Okay.
Back on PS1 days,
like Driving Club or some shit. Hold on.
No. It's not Driving Club. I also don't think it's called White Guardian Chronicles.
Like White Guardian something.
White Knight
Chronicles or some shit.
Yeah.
Oh, Drive Club, not Driving Club. My bad.
Oh.
So do they own that? Or
they do.
Second party?
It's second party. Let's consider it second party because no, because if I consider Dark Cloud, which is a PlayStation series as well, but it's got the same developer. It's Level 5. Level 5 is the developer. So I guess technically we can count White Knight Chronicles.
It's like something that hasn't been used, right?
we can count it because if we count Dark Cloud, we got to count the White Knight Chronicles.
The biggest thing I got, which I'm always gonna stick with. There's a lot of this, hold on, this kind of throws my argument off then, because I'm always thinking about the risk factor from what they're doing. Isn't it kind of maybe they'll probably get their return on investment, right? But isn't it kind of like
Fat Princess? That's another one. Sorry, I just
all right. All right. Do y'all think they'll get a good return on investment for the PS5 Pro?
Why did I not name God of War?
No.
No. I'm just trying to think of other stuff that we don't know. But we already know about God of War.
I just forgot. I don't know why I forgot they owned God of War. I was just like, and Horizon. There's another one.
Stop.
Shows you how forgettable Horizon is.
What's up with that? Do you think they'll get a good return on investment for the PS5 Pro as it is now?
I don't think so.
No. I don't think they are expecting to. I think this is very specifically a niche audience.
Okay.
We're not that niche audience.
Yeah, right. Would you consider that that's pretty risky, right? That's a risky move to make.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So my argument was with all these, he's talking about not having IPs or whatever the fuck, right? You have IPs. They just don't want to risk making these games that people who may not even want to play it, or I don't know, make a more creative spin on it. Take that White Knight Chronicles thing. Pretty mid reviews, right? Say if they get a team that knows what to do and turns that title into something pretty good. Why not take that risk instead of this $700 price point for a console that we don't need?
You 100% made me remember White Knight Chronicles. I kind of want to look into the series. It's been a while.
He said, bro, memory lane. But still,
that ass, bro. Oh, there's White Knight Chronicles Origins that only came out in Europe and Japan for PSP. Y'all grimy. Anyways, continue.
So it's just like, right? It's like, what if they just take that title and get a team that knows what to do with it and makes like some pretty good content from that stuff, and then people will probably pay out for it. I feel like there's a lot of things you can do with the stuff you already have in your library. You're just leaving it there because you don't want to take the risk on it. But you'll take a risk on a $700 upgrade, mid upgrade. So fucking.
I just remembered one that's really cool from them. Rogue Galaxy.
I never heard what.
Very, very good. I mean, like very good PS2 RPG.
Gotcha.
Love to see it.
Oh wait, that sounds familiar. Isn't there? It's like a character. Well, I was gonna say, is there a character with a headband? Nah, it's like a. I feel like I've seen that game before.
Space Pirates.
Okay, see, okay, now that sounds familiar.
All right, let's start wrapping up.
Yeah.
I'll throw my little question out to Sony about that because I'm super curious why they would do that.
Yeah,
I'm sure they'll read your strongly worded letter.
All right, you know what I'll do? Nothing, because they're not gonna do it. But yeah, we're all good.
I'll just be in the YouTube corner posting my criticisms on PlayStation IPs that aren't existing right now.
Yeah. Hey, wait a minute. White Knight Chronicles and White Knight Chronicles 2 is only like $20 each. Hold on.
Hey man, wait! I'm not gonna lead you down a path to spend more money on Sony after bitching about them. Just give it a second.
Well, I'm not spending it on them. I'm spending it on IPs that they're not going to get the money off of anyway. So fuck them.
True.
Fuck them.
And I found a copy of White Knight Chronicles for literally $8.99 complete in box. I might just pull the trigger.
Crazy.
Oh nope, never mind. That disc looks bad.
Anyway,
yeah, that's the downside of looking third market, whether that be PlayStation or looking for PC parts. Pick your poison. Yeah. But yeah,
all right, good stuff.
Any last things we want to say before we go and wrap up?
I think I'm feeling pretty good. Nintendo, save us with the Switch 2, please.
Yeah, you're right.
Save us.
I would love to hear something about Nintendo, but we'll see. They're still cooking. They're still cooking in 2024. Yeah. All right, guys, we'll go ahead and wrap it up here. Thank you all so much for tuning in for this one. This has been episode 519 of DangIT Prodcast. My name is Justin.
I'm Aniyah.
And I'm Philip.
And thanks for watching, everybody. #bye, everybody.